And so it is with great honor that I induct the package deal, Red and Trey, into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
No.
Wow.
Thank you.
This is incredible. All right. All right. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you guys so much.
All right. Almost 20 years ago, we were a couple of not-so-popular high school kids who bonded over our love of WWE and became best friends.
But we never thought it was possible that someday we'd be WWE superstars ourselves, let alone stand on this stage tonight being honored as two of the very best of all time.
By the way, I totally thought we could do it. He didn't.
Going off script already, huh? Well, that didn't take long.
Fine. Where was I? Here we go. But one day at lunch, we made a list. This piece of notebook paper would become the roadmap to our success in WWE. It contained our goals, hopes, and wildest dreams. And it changed everything.
Over the years, we added a lot of new things to the list, and pretty much everything got crossed off except for one huge final achievement. Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
And unless anyone in charge has a last-minute change of heart, I think it's safe to say that will be crossed off in a little while.
I'm not gonna say this is a bigger achievement for me than it is for my friend. But let's be honest, when I first got to WWE, not many of you thought I was Hall of Fame material.
What he's trying to say is he wasn't exactly the most respected superstar in the locker room.
Well, let's face it, no one other than you liked me. But a lot of that was my fault. I was brash and confident, but didn't have the experience to back it up. Sure, I had a Universal title win, but it was mostly considered a fluke. And when it came to the list and my career goals, I really only cared about crossing off the fun things that came along with being a WWE superstar. Winning dance contests, getting an action figure, a cool t-shirt, being in a video game, a movie. Which, of course, brings me to The Miz. What's up, buddy? I see you. Yeah. There were a lot of parallels between our personalities, which explains why I wasn't that liked, and also why we made such good adversaries. I mean, who could forget our legendary battle over the lead role in Rank and File 4? I am definitely auditioning. It's one of my OG list items. Star in a WWE action movie.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Are you kidding? Do I need to remind you that the Rank and File films are cinematic masterpieces?
No. You mention that every year on that weird holiday you invented where you binge all of them from start to finish.
You mean Ranksgiving Day? It's the most heart-pounding, action-packed, explosive day of the year, and it's gonna catch on. You'll see.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, all you wannabe movie stars, because I already have the lead role of Bryce Decker locked in for the 4th consecutive film. I mean, do you really think the Rank and File franchise could continue without the most accomplished WWE superstar / actor in history? The answer is no, people. But please, feel free to audition for a bit part or an extra role. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you with the director. Gotta run. Getting my eyes bleached for the big shoot coming up. Really gonna make these baby blues pop on screen. Break a leg.
Sorry, this isn't my thing, but I know how excited you were.
Honestly, the franchise is probably better off in the hands of a seasoned artist like The Miz. You were right. It was a stupid dream.
You know what? I changed my mind. Let's audition together. It'll be fun.
Really?
Yeah. Let's give it our best shot, and maybe we can get supporting roles, or background would be fine too. Even deep background, where we're out of focus and no one can see me.
Oh, that would still be cool. And just imagine all the kids' faces when they see us in the movie next year on Thanksgiving Day. They'll light up with explosions and excitement.
I'm still not sure that's catching on like you think it is.
We have a few minutes to fill, so can we finally talk about Brooklyn Von Braun's latest movie release?
Sure. I guess. I'll let you go first. What'd you think?
You didn't watch it, did you?
No, I totally did. Brooklyn, she was great. She really knew her lines, and her hair was really nice, and she handled the props really well.
Seriously?
Okay, fine. I blew it off, but I just figured you'd fill me in.
Well, this segment's off to a great start. Where was I? Brooklyn plays an MMA fighter.
Big stretch. Whew.
Are you going to snark? Or are you going to let the person who actually watched the movie do the segment?
Sorry. Continue.
Well, when her MMA career is derailed due to injury, a chance encounter leads her to the world of competitive tap dancing. Hence the title, Tapping Out.
Sounds like I made the right call not watching it.
It was actually entertaining. And hey, as long as it's not getting in the way of her training, then she should do whatever she wants. Besides, you have to give her credit for trying new things, which is something you could attempt every once in a while.
I just tried this new movie review segment. Not a fan.
I'm going to start my own podcast. Women who respect their co-hosts.
Aw, that's a bit wordy. Anyway, speaking of new things, we have a brand new sponsor who can help you become the next WWE superstar.
Are you sick of going through life unrecognized and unappreciated? Well, what if I told you in just a few months I could make you famous around the world? Because that's what I did for WWE superstars Red and Trey. With my help and a sizable but fair tuition, they went from losers to bruisers. So if you want to get on the fast track to WWE success, there's only one place to do it: Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Fame and fortune is only one call away. So give me a ring, and I'll see you in the ring. Red and Trey did not authorize this message, and WWE success is highly unlikely.
Instead of worrying about movie auditions, maybe you should focus on defending your Raw Women's Championship.
Thanks for the advice, but I'm confident I can handle both.
Maybe you feel that way because you've been facing subpar competition since you won that title last year. So how about you step up and take on someone who can actually challenge you?
Who do you have in mind?
Is that a serious question? I'm talking about the EST of WWE.
I'll see you in the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Here comes the EST, gentlemen.
Introducing the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. And
since winning the Raw Women's Championship, Red has defended her title against all challengers. This is the first time, however, that she faces an opponent with the athleticism of Bianca Belair.
You know, it sounds cliche, but these two are driven to be the best. That alone should create an ultra-competitive matchup tonight.
If Red takes this lightly, not only could she part ways with her title, she could also become the new EST of WWE, as in latest to lose to Bianca Belair. Double chicken wing up and slam!
She scores big with the counter.
Bulldog!
Corey, how exactly can an opponent compete against Bianca Belair's impressive athleticism?
The EST emanates confidence. If her opponent can prove to be stronger, faster, tougher, or better for just 1 second, it's going to shake Belair.
It's not going to be easy to make a crack in Belair's ego and disrupt that swagger.
She is just dominant right now.
She's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it.
I've seen some unique offenses over the years, Byron, but perhaps the most unique thing I've ever seen is when Bianca whips her opponents with her own hair.
I have never seen anything like it, Michael. But I'll tell you what, if I was to give advice to anyone facing Bianca, it would be to turn the tables against her. Go ahead and whip her with her own hair. Harsh impact.
Forearm! To your point about Bianca's hair, Byron, I do think it's long enough that an opponent could likely use it as a weapon as well.
Nope, that won't work. Grabbing an opponent's hair can lead to disqualification.
A running swanton! Elbow drop! The challenger not looking good right now.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title.
Running senton! Crushing impact.
What impact? Into the pin attempt. Looks like she has other plans here, Byron.
I'm sure they're not going to be pleasant.
Boom, what impact!
In a bad way here, guys. Kick. Oh, this deep into a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You gotta.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
Can it be? Will the reign continue? The situation just got real bad for Bianca Belair.
For the win to retain the championship.
1, 2, 3. The champion retains.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time,
Here
I guess.
is your winner and still the Raw Champion.
Big win for her tonight. After witnessing what we...
I don't know if you've heard, but there's auditions coming up for Rank and File 4, and I could really use your help.
You've come to the right man. Not only have I starred in several movies, but it just so happens I'm a certified acting coach in over 17 states and 3 U.S. territories.
So is this one of the states you're certified to teach in?
Sure. But before I greenlight your acceptance to my seminar, I need to know if you have what it takes to make it in Hollywood. So if you can beat me in a match tonight and then make 3 easy cash-only payments of $99.95, we'll be in business, man.
I guess I need to find an ATM.
I like your confidence. Now let's see if you can handle yourself in the ring.
Oh, this is my favorite part. He's gonna sing.
Y'all know what time it is.
We've been informed this match has a rather unusual stipulation. If Trey can defeat R-Truth, then Truth will give Trey acting lessons to prepare for an upcoming audition.
Hey, I've seen a lot of different matches over the years, but this is a first.
But is R-Truth even qualified to teach acting? I mean, I'd like to see his certification, because something tells me it doesn't exist.
Well, putting the legitimacy of R-Truth's credentials aside, that's what's on the line for Trey tonight. Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous. Gets him with a counter. Man. Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
And he's a guy that can flip a switch and turn it on like this.
How impressive was that reversal?
He evades the attack. Hit the mark with that one. Big hook. Here we go. Oh, saw it coming.
Amazing reflexes on display. Oh my, what elevation.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton.
Oh, nasty impact.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? proving tough to catch. Oh, read him there. Boom, what impact.
R-Truth clearly out of his element here.
Things are not looking good for him right now.
R-Truth with a nice reversal.
Lightning fast reflexes. Moonsault. Taking off from the ropes. Oh, what impact. Incredible standing corkscrew moonsault. Wow. Tornado DDT.
Talk about devastation.
Big hook.
Oh, the reversal by R-Truth.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand. Big punch finds its mark.
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Shot in the back. Rolling cutter. So glad I bet on him to win.
Come on, R-Truth, you can do this.
You can put this one in the bank.
Here is your winner, El Jefe.
Thanks again for helping me out.
Quiet on the set. The director always has complete authority. Actors will only speak when spoken to.
Sorry. And you probably don't need the megaphone since I'm like 3 feet away.
Never question the decision of a director or someone pretending to be a director.
My bad.
Now, as a certified acting coach, the first thing I need to teach you is about visualization. I want you to close your eyes. Good. Now imagine you're in an office, ranking various items from best to worst. And then you place those rankings in a very important file. But when you come back from lunch, the file is gone. How does that make you feel?
How is this relevant?
Aren't the rank and file movies, workplace, dramas? Full disclosure, I've never seen any of them.
They're action films about rank-and-file soldiers who ignore their commanding officer's orders so they can rise to the occasion and stop the enemy. You know, with badass fight scenes and heart-wrenching suspense.
Oh, well, there goes everything I had planned. I did think there was a lot of explosions in the script for a film about office work.
Wait, you have the script? I thought the director wasn't letting anyone see it for fear that the producers of Soldier 5 might get a hold of it and copy its intricate and highly unique plot points.
Any good actor steals the script. I mean, acquires it before an audition. Here, memorize these lines. It will give you a leg up on the competition. Now give those back to me. I need to destroy the evidence. I mean, put the script back where I just happened to find it. And that concludes my seminar. I hope I have provided you with a solid foundation to begin your acting career. And if you take one thing away from this, just remember, your next payment is due in 6 days. Good luck, man.
Sorry, but I'm just a little nervous with the star of the rank and file franchise here.
Oh, don't mind me. I just wanted a sneak peek at what's going to end up on the blooper reel.
You'll be fine. Besides, pressure makes diamonds.
Or in this case, comedy gold.
So I know you didn't give out script pages before the auditions, but when do I get to see the lines?
You don't, because you're going off book. I want you to feel it here, by completely immersing yourself in the character. Now I'll read a line, and you tell me what our hero's response should be.
This should be good.
The antidote is hidden in the vending machine, but it's jammed.
Looks like we're gonna need to buy a lot of candy if we want to get sweet revenge.
Perfect! That's exactly what I was envisioning. Now let's continue. I know I pronounced you dead a half hour ago, but we need to know where Donnie's gang is hiding out.
I saw it in a vision when I was dead. They're in a building that has a large white star on it. Also, your grandfather says hi, and that he approves of your lifestyle.
Yes! You absolutely nailed it!
Beginner's luck.
Okay, last one. The bomb is wired inside of Chloe's jet ski. So you're going to have to make a decision. Stay here so I don't get away, or go save her and a bunch of innocent dolphins. What's it going to be?
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Those are bomb-disabling dolphins. So the only one who's gonna be sleeping with the fishes is you.
Brilliant! It's almost like you saw the script ahead of time. Unbelievable!
Maybe you could play gang member number 2 or henchman number 5. Not anyone with an actual name.
Okay, Miss. Now that Trey has dazzled me with his intuitive performance, it's your turn to audition.
Are you kidding? This must be a prank, right? Did they bring back Swerved?
No, this isn't a joke.
But I'm the star of the rank and file franchise. You can't potentially recast me. I even have a Bryce Decker tattoo on my inner left thigh. I thought this so-called audition was just a part of your stupid hippity-dippity process.
I assure you it's very real. So if you're that confident in your ability, then please show me.
Fine. But can I at least see the script pages?
That wouldn't be fair. I want you to feel it here.
Don't touch me!
Don't mind me.
Sit down, shut up, and watch how a real Hollywood star performs this part. Proceed, director.
The terrorists are inside the arena, disguised as the opening band. You need to do something to stop them.
We need to create a diversion. What kind of concert is this? Rock, country, hip-hop? I could really use some context.
Don't worry about all that. Just immerse yourself in the character.
Yeah, Ms. Immerse.
Shut up. I think the only way we're gonna stop them is if we band together.
Puns are a bit too expected and broad for my taste.
Too broad? A few minutes ago, this no-talent hack was babbling on about bomb-disabling dolphins.
It rang true when he said it. Look, in the spirit of positivity, I think it's time for you to move on to a new artistic challenge.
This is unbelievable. You'll be getting a call from my agent, my entertainment lawyer, and my regular lawyer.
I actually don't have a phone, but I'd be happy to meet with them in person at my treehouse in the woods outside of Austin.
Unbelievable!
I'll call you. I just made up that whole treehouse thing to get rid of him. Brilliant.
Before we get started, you should know I'm just doing this to support a friend of mine, so I thought I'd just stand here for a couple of minutes so he thinks I auditioned. That work for you?
Unconventional, but I like where you're going with this. Very avant-garde.
No, you don't get it. I really don't want a part.
The reluctant heroine. I dig it.
No. I don't know how else to say this. I don't want to be in your movie.
Sorry I'm late. The idiot I was sparring with accidentally scratched me, so I had to fire him. Then he started crying, saying how he couldn't believe his own daughter would do this to him, blah, blah, blah.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, hey, Red. Didn't recognize you. Guess I just thought you were the director's homely assistant his wife forced him to hire so he's not tempted to cheat on her.
Tried that. Didn't work.
Why are you here? This is my turf.
Believe me, I would have preferred to do this just about anywhere else, but I'm here because I'm using my MMA success to dabble in Hollywood. Kind of like Ronda Rousey did, only way better.
Brooklyn's already been cast as our female lead, Miranda. You know what? Let's have the two of you workshop the scene where Miranda's daughter is kidnapped from the playground, and you're the stubborn crossing guard who won't let her cross the street illegally to chase after the kidnappers.
Seriously?
And action.
The kidnappers are getting away with Emily. I need to stop them!
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can't let you cross the street until the walk signal appears. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. Well, a mother's job is never done.
Going off script with the slap, but I like it. Use that anger, Red.
If you ever touch me again, the only movies you'll appear in will be the instructional kind for plastic surgeons on how to fix faces that are bludgeoned beyond recognition.
Maybe a tad extreme?
Ugh.
Cut! That's a wrap! Is anyone filming this? Is anyone... Get me a camera. Get me a camera now. Dig deep. Does that take you back anywhere? Oh! How can she... That was so honest! Beautiful! Beautiful! This is going to wash away the taste of shame from the last time in Park City. I don't think our insurance covers that. Oh, the danger is palpable. Tell me we're getting this. Tell me we're getting this.
Tap! Tap out! Tap! And scene! Just like old times.
Despite Miz and Brooklyn doing everything they could to prevent it, I got the starring role in Rank and File 4. Red, on the other hand, wasn't so lucky. But I guess fighting with the lead actress during a casting session is generally frowned upon. Miranda! Where are you?
I'm in the spaceship's cockpit. Hurry, Bryce. We don't have much time before it launches.
Your time's up, imposter!
Cut! There's no henchman line in this script. You're just supposed to tackle him and then he throws you off the imaginary launch pad. Let's go again and this time stick to what's written.
Sorry, but that's not going to happen.
What? Oh! Security! Security intruder on the set!
Get him, Miz!
Oh. Oh! Yes! Oh, brilliant! Do I smell? Yes, I do. Best picture. Is anyone filming this? Is anyone... Get me a camera. Get me a camera now. This is the realest thing I've ever seen. Gerald, clear my calendar for award season.
Get that guy off my set! I always wanted to say that.
I cannot work in these unsafe conditions.
Then maybe you should talk to your friend, henchman number 5.
You started all this. You know what? I'm going to my trailer and I'm not coming out until you're recast. Don't look at me!
Okay, that's lunch.
Ms., I appreciate you taking the time to have me on your show so we can set the record straight. Because the truth is, I shouldn't be here tonight in this crap basket of a town. No offense. I should be in majestic Vancouver, British Columbia, filming Rank and File 4. But unfortunately, my co-star, and I use that term loosely, let his personal feelings against my friend, The Miz, boil over. And now 200 crew members are out of work. That's right. I'm sorry to inform you that the production on Rank and File 4 has been temporarily shut down. And unless we come up with a solution, the shutdown could be permanent.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're blaming all of this on me? I'm not the one who snuck on set like a crazy stalker and attacked the star of the movie. In fact, I have it on good authority from a security guard that you were the one who let Miz on set. So if anything, this whole mess is your fault.
I would never do that to my crew. They're like family. Sure, I might forget their names or not let them make eye contact with me, but that's the exact same relationship I have with my siblings.
Guys, what if I told you I can make this act of injustice disappear without involving producers or agents or lawyers?
How do you propose we do that?
By settling who gets the part in a match at SummerSlam. But it won't be any typical match you've seen before. This will be an action-packed summer blockbuster. The Rank and File 4 script will be suspended above the ring, and whoever can climb a ladder and retrieve it first gets the starring role once and for all. This will be the premiere of the lights, camera, action ladder match.
Sequels are tough to pull off, but me beating you for the part a second time is going to be way more entertaining than the first go-around. And since we're in the spirit of making movie-themed matches, I have another pitch for you. How about we give everyone a preview of the coming attraction to SummerSlam? Me and Red versus you and Brooklyn tonight on Raw.
You'd all love to see me compete inside a WWE ring, wouldn't you? Well, too bad, because it's not gonna happen. I'm an elite MMA fighter and Hollywood star. This isn't my arena.
Fair enough. But if it's not your arena, then why don't you get the hell out?
I will not stand here and allow you to insult my esteemed guest. So, if you want a sneak preview match, then you got it. But it will be you and Red taking on me and my beautiful wife, Maurice.
That's fine. Now that I'm a movie star, I get how it works. When it comes time for an action scene, you take out the lead actress and bring in the lower-paid, less talented stunt double. As they say in Hollywood, ciao.
This guy doesn't deserve her as a teammate.
And Maurice and The Miz. This is such an intriguing matchup, but you have to wonder if Red was just a little bit disappointed. She didn't have the opportunity to get her hands on Brooklyn Von Braun.
Honestly, I think Red's lucky that didn't happen, because from what I heard about their audition dust-up, Red's no match for Brooklyn.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Comes in off the tag.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Oh, stomping away. Big hook. That's unique, Corey. What a punch. He's fighting hard, and it's paying off.
He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him. Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist.
Effective arm drag. A running swanton. Incredible standing corkscrew moonsault. Wow. There have been plenty of WWE stars who had their first exposure on our reality competition, Tough Enough, but the biggest star to emerge in the franchise has to be The Miz.
Yeah, what's crazy about that season is that The Miz was runner-up. But WWE officials saw something in the future A-lister, and he trained for years before breaking through to WWE proper.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. When Monday Night Raw comes to your town, do us a favor. Make sure you show up to be a part of the longest-running, weekly, episodic television show in history.
I brought up Miz's Tough Enough beginnings before, but I must commend him as a judge on Tough Enough in 2015. In his first episode as a judge, he saved Mandy Rose from elimination. Who would eliminate Mandy Rose?
Even though he was called a judge on that show, The Miz had a lot of wisdom to impart to that season's talent. Few folks know what it's like to grow from reality star to WWE champion, but The Miz does.
In the corner now. Superstar top rope.
Oh, no.
Lift him up. Here it comes.
wants to win.
On to the back of the neck.
Too quick to catch him there.
Oh, nasty impact.
Tagged in.
Oh, she turns it around.
Ah, snapmare. Followed up by an elbow. Boom, right in the button.
Nice amateur takedown. Whoa, not so fast.
Beautiful. She's beginning to flag a little.
Not yet, too early.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Reversal. What a counter.
Ooh, right to the face.
I see where she's going with this.
She's gonna try it again.
Oh, what a roundhouse kick.
Forget it. She's counting sheep.
That might be the end of Maurice.
This might be big.
Good God, that's devastating. Masterful execution by The Miz.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Spinning back fist.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Big hook.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh, he is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
He's got a head of steam. We'll see how long it lasts.
He's taking it up top.
Whoa. He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
The Miz showing how A-listers do things out there.
All the way from the top rope.
What a shot.
That'll fillet your chest.
Tagged in. Double axe handle. Oh, right to the throat.
Reverses. Can she take advantage? She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
And there's the tag. The Miz into the ring.
He might have been waiting on that one.
Elusive movement there.
Uh-oh. Shot to the back. He's already spending that winner's purse.
Such incredible impact.
Look at this. Leg drops. Not finished yet. How about another?
Big punch finds its mark. Boom. What a sequence there from Maurice.
And now that one's countered.
That'll absolutely give you a headache. That's for sure, Michael.
Oh, foot just stomping down. She's dazed in the corner there.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
She's headed outside to inflict more punishment.
Boom! It's a wrap. Was able to pull it off one more time.
what a punch. She's looking relentless now.
Yeah, she's a little bundle of energy right now.
Oh, man.
What are they going to do here? They're ready. Springboard crossbody. Wow. Boom. She's enduring some damage. Focusing on the head again.
That thing's got to be pounding right now.
Letting up. Tagged in. Uh-oh. Blackjack. Way up there. That is a great reversal.
Oh, well-measured strike.
And again, yet another counter. Wow, what a sequence. He weaves out of the way. Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
That's unique, Corey. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Oh, able to counter.
Ooh, what impact. What's he got in mind? That'll hurt. DDT. Wow, look at that agility. Putting it all on the line.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Woo-wee. Looking vulnerable now, guys. Uh-oh. What is going to happen here? Look at this handstand. Wow. Into a head scissor takedown.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
Full head of steam.
Suicide dive forearm smash.
In off the tag. This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Incoming. Down with force. In comes The Miz.
Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Woo-wee. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Saw what he had in mind there.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Gets out of dodge there.
Devastating elbow.
Get back
goes here. Leg lariat. Ooh. His offense is on point right now.
Not sure where he gets his energy, but it is a sight to behold.
Had it scouted. Going for the... And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
He just cannot be caught.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Escapes in a nick of time. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
The Miz with the offense.
Oh, nasty impact.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Spinning back fist.
And a mud hole is being stomped. What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Into a head scissor takedown.
Moonsault.
Big hook. Middle rope. Missile drop kick.
Hit the target. Oh, the reversal by the Miz.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
European uppercut.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh, he knew that was coming. Once more, setting it up. Miz is in trouble.
X marks the spot on that one.
Gets the tag. There he goes, crashing to the floor. It looks like it might all be over for the team of Maurice and Miz.
What is that?
I think it's footage from Red and Brooklyn's audition fight.
It certainly got Red's attention.
And scene.
French kiss DDT.
Maurice capitalizes on Red being distracted and pulls off the upset.
What a huge win for the It couple. Oh, the timing of that footage playing was certainly no accident. It looked like Red was about to put Maurice away.
I think there's your answer on who played the footage. That was a coordinated effort among those three.
Okay, it's always smart to have a backup plan. I've been telling you that for years, Saxton.
The following contest is a lights, camera, action ladder match. The winner will be the first superstar to retrieve the rank and file script from above the ring, making his way to the...
Here comes the A-lister.
And his opponent, and residing in Hollywood.
We've seen plenty of ladder matches in WWE history, but none quite like this, where the script for the action film, Rank and File 4, has been suspended above the ring in a briefcase. Whoever climbs the ladder and retrieves the script first will win both the match and the starring role.
It's a travesty of justice that Miz even has to go through something like this to get a role that should have already been his. He is one of the greatest actors of our time.
I don't know about that, but I do know that this lights, camera, action ladder match is going to be a smash hit with audiences and critics worldwide.
Saxton, why don't you treat this like we're at the movies? No talking.
And again, yet another counter. Wow, look at that punishment. Incredible. What a shot. That'll fillet your chest. Uranagi! Turning the momentum to his favor.
Yeah, he's a guy who can turn up the volume whenever he has to.
Big hook. Spinning back fist. The Miz looking a little bit shaken. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Connected on that. Oh, man, what a strike. In the face.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Overhand right lands.
Woo-wee. He's in full control now. Oh, he knew that was coming. Oh, what a forearm! The Miz was able to get out of the way there. That's good.
Through the table, through the table.
You know, most men you talk to in WWE wouldn't want to be in a ladder match under any circumstances. Big hook! Spinning back fist. Oh, no, look out, guys. Broken in half. Oh, good night. Sorry. What a night it's been here at SummerSlam, and things only continue to get hotter. Lands the trash can.
That'll leave a mark.
Oh, what impact! Byron, have you ever been in a ladder match in your career?
I've not, and I don't wish to either.
You kidding me, Cole? The guy's afraid of step stools.
He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant. Back inside the ring. Big hook. Lost in the corner right now. Trey hammers Miz in the corner. It's Brooklyn Von Braun.
I had a feeling she'd get involved tonight.
Do you blame her? She wants Miz to win so she can have a legitimate co-star in the movie.
And here's Red to stop Brooklyn from spoiling this match.
This is pure jealousy. Red couldn't beat Brooklyn in the audition, so now she's taking it out on her.
That's ridiculous. She's only out here to help her friend Trey.
And it appears she's been able to accomplish that. Red has neutralized Brooklyn as they head to the back.
Cut! There's no cutting in this match.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Straight punch. Oh, kick right to the gut.
And down with the suplex.
It won't take long for the aggression to escalate quickly in this one. What a SummerSlam this is. Every single match is off the charts. Producing a trampling.
This is what we expected, gentlemen.
Risks have been taken. We've seen plenty of ladder matches in WWE history, but none quite like this, where the script for the action film Rank and File 4 has been suspended above the ring in a briefcase. Whoever climbs the ladder and retrieves the script first will win both the match and the starring role.
It's a travesty of justice that Miz even has to go through something like this to get a role that should have already been his. He is one of the greatest actors of our time.
I don't know about that, but I do know that this lights, camera, action ladder match is going to be a smash hit with audiences and critics worldwide.
Saxton, why don't you treat this like we're at the movies? No talking.
Oh!
Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
Ooh, well measured. Big reversal.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display. Great agility there.
Kick right to the midsection. The Miz with a nice reversal.
Lariat!
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
It'll take more punishment than that to keep him from the top of the ladder. Masterful execution by The Miz.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Boom, what impact! And finds a counter.
Woo-wee.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh, guys, there's the
up and down. What a slam. Not out there.
kick by The Miz. DDT. He is just reeling from that offense.
You can't climb a ladder if you can barely stand. He needs to recover a little.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. My God, he's got him up on the car. What the hell is he going to do here?
I think we're about to find out.
Hammering away. These men have put each other through hell. Now onto the roof.
Wait. No. No, you don't think.
You got to be kidding me.
He can't do this. Here's his window. Will he take advantage? The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
The Miz with a nice reversal. And now that one's countered. Great evasion. Would you look at this?
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Continuing the assault on his head here.
Yeah, he might be seeing stars, Michael.
Big hook. He's just dominating at this point.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Great reflexes.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut!
Direct hit with a fire extinguisher, no less.
That connected.
I think that was harder than the first time, Cole.
Oh, and he lands it.
Really relying on that tonight.
The prize hanging 20 feet above the ring. We've seen plenty of ladder matches in WWE history, but none quite like this, where the script for the action film, Rank and File 4, has been suspended above the ring in a briefcase. Whoever climbs the ladder and retrieves the script first will win both the match and the starring role.
It's a travesty of justice that Miz even has to go through something like this to get a role that should have already been his. He's one of the greatest actors of our time.
I don't know about that, but I do know that this lights, camera, action ladder match is going to be a smash hit with audiences and critics worldwide.
Saxton, why don't you treat this like we're at the movies? No talking.
Inside the ring now. Setting that ladder up now. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. He continues to press forward.
It's like a light went on and it's shining bright.
Ooh, what impact. Tough spot to be in. Forearm to the kidneys. Oh. Scoop slam. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
I wasn't expecting that.
Shot to the back. Rolling cutter.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
He's setting up the ladder now.
But can he get up there in time? That's the question.
The ascent begins. Hey, he could win it here.
Come on, you got to move quicker than this.
For once, I agree with you.
Heads up the ladder. He's got victory in his grasp, guys.
You got to pull like you've never pulled before. Come on!
Positioning it right in the center of the ring.
The only thing left to do now is climb it, Cole.
Up, and away. Gonna try to win it right here.
Reaching for it's one thing, though, Cole. Pulling it down, totally different.
This match is his if he can just pull it down.
Pulling something down from that height certainly ain't easy.
Tell me about it. Here we go. This is awful risky, guys.
Not from up there. Oh, yeah. Hey, through the table.
Just like he envisioned.
Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
We've got a climber. Looking to unhook it here. Here we go. Finish what you started. Come on. At last. No matter how you feel about anyone's acting skills, this is a huge night for Trey. He beat a future Hall of Famer in a pressure-filled, high-stakes ladder match at the biggest party of the summer. As far as I'm concerned, Trey deserves the role and our respect.
Oh, that's nice, but as of now, I'm officially boycotting Rank and File 4. Sorry, Brooklyn. I'll just have to catch you in your next film.
Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right, well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Ha ha.
Hey, just watched your match. Good stuff. I was wondering, now that you officially have the part, any chance there's a role for your old pal, Riley Flash? Like maybe if there's a grizzled sergeant or even a bad guy with a foreign accent. Did I mention I can do accents? Huh? That's pretty good, huh? Anyway, I'll be waiting to hear from you. Okay. Okay, bye.
Hi, have I reached the voicemail of Bryce Decker? I think we both know I have. Oh, my goodness, Trey. When I saw that lights, camera, action match, and you brought the passion, the intensity of your character to defeating The Miz, I knew in that moment we could have no one else in this role. We are going to build a beautiful addition to this franchise. Brick by brick, you and me, commitment and passion and soul. Oh, I don't know what to say about The Miz, except I am glad our paths are going separately. Look, call me. We have so much to discuss, so many production details, so many things to get rolling. Call me, call me, call me.
Hey man, just wanted to say congrats on beating The Miz. He and I had some issues when I first debuted in WWE 2, so it never gets old seeing him get knocked down a peg. Maybe we'll cross paths one of these days. Funny how we always seem to be on opposite shows. Anyway, keep up the good work and look forward to seeing your movie when it comes out. Later.
Are you sick of going through life unrecognized and unappreciated?
Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
But from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Interesting. There's the... she just let her out of that one.
I think she's just toying with her, Michael.
Whack! Oh, God. Oh, kick right to the gut. Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Planted neck first. She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later. Listen, we've all seen enough of Rusev's body of work here in WWE to know that human beings will be manhandled when the bell rings. Rusev's mission is simple. It's to crush.
Lana faltering some.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Over the years, we've seen Rusev take the term cruelty to new levels. The Bulgarian brute gets a look in his eyes, and we know he's a few minutes away from tossing an opponent around like a bag of garbage.
I feel like Rusev doesn't need a contract or to have a match to cause someone severe physical harm. If Rusev does not like how someone even looks at him, Rusev will maul that individual and leave them seriously injured.
Deconstructing the knee there.
In off the tag. Finds a way to reverse. Boom! What a forearm.
Oh, nasty impact.
German suplex. Shot to the side of the face.
He's done. Lana is a cold, callous individual who looks to eviscerate anyone who interferes in her business or the business of her husband, the Bulgarian brute. Rusev just caught flush. Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, right in the face.
Rusev is tagged in.
Lana's mind for sports entertainment is second to none. We've seen this throughout her tenure in WWE and her management of Rusev, and now as a competitor herself in the women's division.
Lana lives by the motto that when you're mentally strong, you're physically strong. Not that either of my broadcast colleagues would know anything about that.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Oh, what an enziguri right in the ear.
Comes in off the tag.
It's Lana with the offense.
She returns the favor there. There she goes.
And that's the tag to Rusev.
Simply said, this is going to be a great match. Big hook.
Spinning back fist.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
The energy is just radiating off of him.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my God. Surfboard leg breaker. Tagged in.
Oh, had that well scouted.
Jarring. Really seems like Lana is in a world of hurt.
And things look bleak right now. Oh, to tear the features clean off your face. It's Lana with the offense.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Oh, smash!
What do we got here?
Running swanton. Wow, running senton.
Man, that's going to hurt.
6, 7.
And that's the tag to Rusev.
Head over heels. Yeah, incredible flip.
And finding himself in some trouble here is Rusev.
He is hurt. Fortune there. Wow, what a sequence. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
So much damage to the neck. Oh, a chop to the side of the face. He's done. Defenseless in the corner now. Neckbreaker.
Nice right hand.
Looking defenseless right now.
She's got to get back. Another big move.
Wow! Corkscrew leg drop. Caught her flush.
Lana's just getting overwhelmed.
Wow! Corkscrew leg drop.
Lana is not looking so great here, guys.
A move so nice they did it twice. Tagged in.
Looking to end this.
Devastating.
He may get the 3 count right there. That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners.
Guys, that was a big win for him right there.
This guy impressed the hell out of me tonight, Michael. What a victory.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to Smackdown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie. You deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
the Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey.
Because Mickey's so old. Get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before. So what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match. And I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickey James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions. Boom! She ducks out of the way there. Oh, what a counter. Oh, nasty impact.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Axe handle finds its target.
The fatigue is setting in for her.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
She's out of it, guys. Stratisfaction.
Mickie James setting a frenetic pace.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to make it to the corner.
Almost just a little bit further.
Come on now. Almost there. Don't give up now. Able to get the tag.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Incoming!
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Oh, what a weight! Man, that's some attitude behind it. Oh, man. That offense taking a toll on her.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Neck breaker. Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael.
She's almost there. Just a bit more.
And I have never seen her partner more amped up than she is right now, Cole.
She makes it to her corner.
And not a moment too soon.
Elbow drop.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Elbow drop! It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
She's got nothing left, guys. If she doesn't make a tag soon, this match is over. It's that simple.
Tornado DDT! Gets the tag.
Peyton Royce got her there. Oh, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Mickey James was able to get out of there.
And again, yet another counter. And now that one's countered. Elbow smash. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Elbow drop. Miggy continuing the punishing assault.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Drop kick to the spine. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring.
Big punch finds its mark.
Mickey James with a Mick kick. And Peyton Royce is fading fast here, guys.
This is bad, guys. I don't even think she has enough power to get to her corner to make the tag.
Boom, right in the button.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Evading possible disaster there.
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
In off the tag. Not looking good right now. In off the tag. Face breaker. Tagged in. Double axe handle. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top. Look at this. Oh, and a double foot stomp.
And it's Billy Kay showing some agility.
Oh, kick right in the gut.
Fisherman suplex. Incredible.
This match is wearing her down.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
Leg drop. Heading back up. All the way for the top. Eludes the attack. Neckbreaker. Ouch. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point.
What a counter.
Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Attacking the back. She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Tagged in.
Kay showing such creativity.
Not what she was looking for. She scores big with the counter.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
In off the tag. Gets the tag.
Scooped up. Wait a second. No way.
Absolutely not.
This is not possible. Are we going to see it?
Double F5!
Holy
been enough here.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Here are your winners.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
That's exactly why she's seen as one of the most dominant females on the roster.
And the
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we have breaking news. Ooh. The new team of Red and Mickie James will get a tag team championship opportunity at Super Showdown.
You neglected to mention it will be an Australian rules tag match in front of the Iconics' home crowd. I think all of that adds up to this being Mickie James's final match.
You know, as our resident WWE expert, I have to mention that Ric Flair faced a similar career-ending stipulation years ago, and he went on to win quite a few matches before Shawn Michaels eventually retired him at WrestleMania. I think this situation could motivate Mickie James to go on a similar winning streak.
Ric Flair and Mickie James are two completely different people in two completely different eras. Besides, Flair was competing in singles matches, not as part of a team, which means Mickie's career is not only in her own hands, but also Red's. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, if anyone can handle that kind of pressure, it's Red. She's been a champion everywhere she's gone, and her win-loss record is one of the best we've ever seen. Not to mention, Mickie James is a hero of hers. I mean, the last thing Red wants to do is let her down.
But that win-loss record you mentioned is from singles matches. Red's never been part of a team. Meanwhile, the Iconics have been teaming for years. They grew up together.
Okay. Can we at least agree that it was a good thing that Red and Mickie interrupted the Iconics' rules of cricket?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was kind of interested to learn more about it. Seems like a cool sport.
Seriously?
You know, maybe we should start talking about cricket on the show. Would probably get about as much time as MMA does.
Here we go again. All right, fine. I'll wrap this up by saying I firmly believe we'll see new tag team champions coming out of Super Showdown, and more importantly, Mickie James will go on to fight another day.
Sorry, can you repeat all that? I was reading about cricket.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mickie James! On the line of the Tag Team Championships, teams in their respective corners going over final strategies. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickie have the added pressure of Mickie's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickie's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals.
Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that?
Finds a way to reverse.
Big punch finds its mark.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Into the Hurricane Rana.
Nicely done.
Boom! KO punch. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Ah, snap there. Back in the ring again.
Nice amateur takedown.
She's taking charge here.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in.
Stomping down. She's looking a bit out of it here. Bam, what a slap.
Woo-wee.
KO punch. Oh, a knee right to the face. She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Wow, she turned that one around. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickey have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on Smackdown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. Well, that seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Oh, look at the baseball slide. Whoa! Into the Hurricane Rana.
Nicely done.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Boom, what impact.
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you? Harsh impact. Bulldog. Delivered with force.
Soul kick. She's got her. Running Bulldog. Throw.
Just a barrage of stomps.
What a punch. Oh, what a kick.
He's just assaulting the torso here. Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
Haymaker connects. Some hard offense landing on the champ. Face crusher.
Billy Kay showing some creativity.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
God.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. Cover for the championship. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Champion. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
Face crusher.
Kick to the gut.
Uh-oh. Saw that one coming. We can stay here, guys. Applying pressure to the leg and back here. Peyton's in trouble. What's Peyton going to do here? Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think. Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Trampling the opposition. She turns it around.
Woo-wee.
Kick right to the midsection. Anticipated that attack perfectly. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
And it's Billy Kay showing some agility.
Looking stunned. Looking rocked.
Billy Kay's on the... We're about to see...
Becoming F10
for the champ.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Not Mickie James ward off retirement. They're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K20?
I do. But hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a Smackdown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane. Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should... Hey, Mickie. I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best. And I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
But if I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all of that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of?
Introducing the challenger from and introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, the Smackdown Women's Champion, Mickie James.
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career. Tonight, after issuing her an open and honest challenge, she may now cause it to come to a sudden conclusion.
If you ask me, Red's being extremely selfish. She's prioritizing the list and her individual goals ahead of her tag team championship and her supposed friend's career.
You may feel that way, but from all accounts, Mickie James was completely fine with how Red approached her regarding this match. She even said if she was going to lose her title and her career, she'd want it to be to Red.
Well, I, for one, will never understand that.
Oh.
Whack! Oh, God! Attack to the midsection.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Oh, that'll mess up your neck.
Man.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Rana. What impact. The champ getting put to the test here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Oh, what a forearm. That was just disrespectful.
She seems to have gained the advantage here.
That is a beautiful thing to watch.
Straight right.
Good night.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count. Right off the apron.
Oh, no. Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Once again, this match is about the women's title. What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
She's slowing down here, guys.
Slowing down. She's stuck in park, Cole.
The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
She needs to turn the tide here.
Going all the way up. This one's about the women's
Here we go.
Wow. Elbow.
Mickie James was able to get out of there. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, heavy-duty right hand.
Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick. Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new Smackdown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.